Well, howdy do. I'm back with the Moo-Hoo part 2. I wanted to let it warm up a little bit. I might have had it a little colder than it really ought to have been. I just wanted to see if by letting it warm, more chocolate would come out. And it does, but in a different way than I was expecting. Yeah, I'm getting... It is still more subtle than most chocolate milk stouts that I've had, to be honest. As far as the chocolate's concerned, the chocolate is more subtle than most that I've had. Doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing, but I mean, that's what I'm tasting. I think that's the problem with beers like this. Some people, you put coffee or chocolate on a beer, they want it to be all coffee or all chocolate. And some that are balanced very well kind of get overlooked. For me, I have always preferred the balance. I'm not a huge fan of coffee stouts because, well, I don't drink coffee. So, you know, to have something that tastes just like coffee kind of doesn't really work for me. But I have found a few that I like, that where the coffee is more subtle and used in a way where it's not overpowering the beer. And for me, that's kind of what this beer does with the chocolate. The chocolate is there, it's apparent, but it's not, it doesn't, you know, completely overwhelm your taste buds. But I will say, as I let this warm more and more, I'm getting more chocolate, especially on the back end. I expect it to be more up front in the malt, but I'm actually getting it more. I'm getting these dark chocolate, you know, this bitter dark chocolate notes right at the end. That's very nice. Early on, I get some sweetness, almost like, you know, almost like a Tootsie Roll. Yeah. I do. It just feel like a Tootsie Roll early on, and then right at the in the finish. I'm having trouble speaking today. This is my first beer, and right in the finish is where I get these nice, you know, like, you know, 70% bitter dark chocolate notes right at the bottom. So there you go. Hey, thanks again, John Starodowski, for getting me this beer. I traded a lot with John. In fact, I think I'm behind a trade. I kind of lost count with John because he just sends me stuff, and I try to send back. Equally, but sometimes I kind of lose count. I've got a few beer friends, Dale Roberts, who's just sent me quite a bit from Upslope, and I think I owe him a package. I've got one I've got to get on. I promised John Sharon almost 2 weeks ago. I've got the stuff for now, but I just keep procrastinating, so I need to get some stuff out to him, and then I'll need to get more out to John Starodowski as well. So anyways, hey, this is a nice beer. It really is worth trying. Again, how much you like it's going to depend on what you look for in a beer like this. And that's why I don't like to rate beers, because it does come down to that, doesn't it? I mean, what an specific individual wants in a beer like this. You want a heavy chocolate, you want it more subtle, you want it just to kind of be well-rounded, well-crafted. I think this is a beer for you. So Terrapin Moo-Hoo chocolate milk stout. Is it chocolate milk stout? I read one wrong. It was milk chocolate stout. This one's chocolate milk stout. So here you go. Thanks again, man.